looks tired. So that is clearly no good. Garbage. I'll take this one here. The vermiculite you hear like, equal parts by weight, or one ratio I used to hear a lot was 15 part vermiculite to 1 part water. I don't know. I just grab a container, dump some water in, shake it, test for field capacity, which is just, does it hold form without excess moisture coming out. So just got a pile under here, and these are scattered. But what I'm doing is just kind of same position. The embryos adhere in kind of a polar position, so I don't want to interrupt that too much, or disturb that too much, I should say. Now when they're kind of dented and deflated like this, what'll happen is, and you bury them and give them a little bit of time, they'll pop back out. If the egg is viable and good. And if it's not, then it obviously will go bad. Usually what happens is, like, the first, 2 weeks, if they're gonna go bad, they go bad. And if they're done poking around here, and pull that area. Yeah, and they don't really, I don't want to say don't care, but they don't really, they're not particularly, like, defensive or anything, so I can just kind of, I've never actually had one, like, they're gonna bite you, usually they'll kind of, they'll give you a little shrug, get off me, kind of thing. So, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute. That way I can actually kind of unwind her and move her without her knocking the whole clutch over and rolling them around. So I'll be right back. Maybe. I'll just kind of palpate her and make sure there's nothing left in there. Oh, yeah, pretty girl. "14 good, 3 bad" by the look. And nothing behind by the feel here. Put you back. So then we'll continue to set them. I like to break down the egg mass, and the reason why is because if they start going bad, or one, say I have, this one and something in the middle of the clutch go to hell, then I've got to worry about everything that's attached to it having the mold continue to grow on it. We could use like I've used springtails to kind of keep the mold back. So I could leave them together. You know, it's not a big deal. If the eggs are viable, the embryos have like a little bit of resistance anyway. You know, like any living organism that's healthy. So I don't know. Just personal preference after all these years, I guess. So that's what I still do. We just kind of rock them. And like I said, try to keep the... You know, it's not... If you catch them in the first, like, 24 hours before they've had a really good chance to set up, I guess, you know, then not super critical. I'm not going to roll them around. I mean, if I dropped one and it rolled across the floor, I would still pick it up and incubate it, but I wouldn't expect it to hatch. Especially if it was something that was already incubated later on in the process. There we go. But we don't have to be, you know, super critical. I think there's a little bit of leeway, even if we can, you know, or even if we want to rotate them a little bit. I don't usually candle either because, you know, they're going to be good or bad in the first 2 weeks anyway. So I'll find out. I'm just going to put the date on them, put them on the shelf with the other. The Heliconia are also het. So we'll have Salmon Snow along with that clutch as well. Take a peek at a couple of the other girls here in a minute. These are the Palmetto. Well, Palmetto het Palmetto. So, in theory, you know, half will be Palmetto. At least from this clutch. And then we have another girl also. That'll be laying next. And let's take a look at a couple of the other girls that are going to lay for us as well here. Many day for this girl as well. Reverse Okatee. You can see, you know, when they get closer, they kind of drop. A little more distension. But anyway, I'm going to go feed the rays here in Colorado.